Yeah, in the previous video I talked about how so-called black people once lived in England and actually ruled England. And there's a skit that came out back in the 1990s. All right, I'm not exactly sure what year in the 1990s it came out. Might have been 91 or 92. From a old comedy series that was popular in Great Britain called The Real McCoy. The Real McCoy was Britain's answer to In Living Color, which was over here in America. Now, among the many skits that they did, which were pretty funny, The Real McCoy, they did a skit called Deportee. And Deportee, and what you're looking at is a still from that skit. Now, it used to be available on YouTube, but somehow you don't find it anymore. They took it down. And I had to go to Google, and Google sent me to Facebook, and I found the full skit right here, which I'll put the link in the description box or in the comment section or in both, so that you can click on the skit. You brothers from, especially you brothers from England who haven't seen the skit, you'll get a good laugh. But there's some truth in what's said in the skit here. I can't, obviously I'm not going to play it because I'm afraid they might give my video a strike, and then and you know how YouTube do. So the guy sitting to the far right, you might recognize him. His name is Robbie G. He's a British actor. He was in the movie Snatch, the Guy Ritchie movie. So basically, to give you a little backstory on the skit, basically they bring out how so-called blacks controlled England, and they even cite some historians, real historians, that said that the people that back during the Dark Ages, the people that were in Great Britain were so-called black people that were ruling at that time. You know, it's one of the reasons why I think they took the skit down. It revealed some truth, right? So, you can go check this. I'll put the link. You can click on it, check out the skit, and let me know what you think. Leave a comment in the comment section of this video here. And also, I have a video here that the brother from Barbados, he put the link, and the link wasn't showing up on the video that I did. I don't know why. But anyway, it's entitled News and Prophecy, Barbados Rolls Out BIM Pay, a national digital payment system. Now that's in Barbados, the island of Barbados, which I've been to Barbados. This is way back in 1976, or was it 75? 75 or 76. You have to go there to get some paperwork, and plus I got family that lived there in Christchurch. One thing I got to say about Barbados that I remember, it was very flat. It's a very flat, and compared to the other islands, it's not as mountainous as the other islands, Barbados. But anyway, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Let's check out what this brother got to say. All right, so.
Exactly, that is the Central Bank of Barbados rolls up their national digital payment system. Now, what's interesting about this national digital payment system, or what they're not telling you, is that.
Now, I said brother, I was talking about the guy speaking. You look like a brother, but that's not the brother from Barbados. He just uploaded this. All right. So I had to clarify that.
This system, much like First Pay and Cash App and much other digital payment systems, is attached to your traded digital ID. And if you do not accept this ID, eventually you will be cut off from the system and the digital revolution in the cashless agenda in Barbados. If you do not take this traded ID, one, you can't vote. 2, they can't have a driver's license. 3, they cannot benefit from social services like health care, etc., etc. You will be cut off from the digital revolution, which is supposed to take Barbados into a fully cashless society. If you go to the polyclinic or some other government service and they ask you for your digital ID, you don't have it, well, you will not benefit from what is called Barbados. And this is what is coming down for Barbados all over. Now, this digital payment system that is being rolled out by the Central Bank of Barbados is also attached to the African payment system, which is called PAPS, P-A-P-S, Pan-African Payment.
So clearly you can see that, again, gradualism. They're starting with the digital ID, and then ultimately it's going to be the microchip. He calls it for all, both small and great, rich and poor, to receive a mark. That mark is the microchip. So now you see an example of Barbados. Then the dude here mentioned Africa. You know, so soon it's going to be the world, man. The world is going to be required to take that RFID chip. I mean, and that is Revelation 13:16. He calls it for all, both small and great, rich and poor, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All of the world, you know. It's the worldwide thing. It's the new world. It's the mark of the new world order. Okay? So I'm going to end it there. Hopefully you found this video edifying. I'll see you in the next one.